this time of year, it's pretty common for people to be thinking about what they want their life to be for the next year. And a lot of that, in my opinion, is to do with thinking about our values and our beliefs and how we really want to be living our lives. A lot of us end up conforming, whether that's through our job, through the clothes we wear, through the opinions we share, even the role that we might have within our family. And even if you're someone that doesn't think you conform, I'm sure you do in some ways. And while that can be kind of annoying if you're someone that doesn't want to live a life like everyone else seems to, it's just a part of being in the modern world, unfortunately. But no matter how you find yourself conforming, it doesn't mean that you have to live your life a slave to society, to consumerism, to all of these things that seem to be so common and accepted these days. You can find ways to unplug from this life that we are all a part of, and you can get back to nature, get back to the true values that you feel within yourself, and know that following what you believe in is the most important thing to find happiness. And I think that a lot of people stop themselves from branching out and living authentically because they're worried about what the people around them will think. And something that I've always believed in is the fact that you're spending your entire life 24/7 with yourself, and other people will come and go, and it is so important to make sure that you're being true to yourself, because if you are living your life for other people, conforming to what they want you to do or what you think you should be doing, you're going to be sad. And, for those small moments where you receive praise or you feel included or part of something bigger that you feel that you are meant to be part of, well, is it really worth it to sacrifice your true wants and goals in life? For example, you might be working a full-time job that drains you of any energy you have. It might stress you out. It takes all your mental focus. But you've always thought about becoming an artist. But because of this job, you've never even had the mental space to think about it or try this. And what if you just pulled back and looked at your life and said, what am I doing this for? Why am I working this stressful job? Is it to get money to buy a house that I feel that I should own by this age? Is it to impress someone that you want to share your life with romantically? Is it because you feel like you have to do all these things? Well, what if you did become an artist? And what if you did quit that job that was stressing you out? What if you realized that you don't need possessions and money and all these things that people tell you are so important to happiness? Of course, you do need money to live, unless you want to forage and go completely off grid. But you do need some connection to this modern world, unfortunately. But what I'm saying is, you can take a step back and live a life that suits you more, suits your true needs and your true wants. Also, finding ways to step back from contributing to things that you don't support. So that could be consuming less fast fashion or no fast fashion at all. You take away the importance of new clothes from your life and invest that spare money into your passions or other things that truly, truly inspire you to live a genuine life. You can step back from, people in your life that are not providing you with the support that you need, or living a life that makes you feel like you have to do all these things that you don't really want to do, but you don't want to be left behind. They might go to the gym every day and you might prefer just doing yoga once or twice a week because that is something that soothes you and makes you feel strong. And just there's these big and small moments in your life that you can really change. But I think those smaller moments where you look at it and think, is this really serving me? Those are the most important ones. So I think that people that have spent their life conforming, they've got the house, they've got the full-time job, they haven't known any other way of living. They might not understand why you want to step back or live a more down-to-earth kind of way. They might encourage you to continue in that stressful job, or keep up appearances with friends that you made in high school and don't really even have anything in common with now. Those people, I think, are scared of people that are living authentically because they never felt like they could. And the thing is, once you stop putting value on what other people think about you, you will find so much joy and so much happiness. Because as humans, we don't need a whole lot to survive. We need shelter, we need food and water. But we do need our lives to have meaning. And a lot of people find that through art, like I do, with singing and writing and just creating. Other people might find that through sports, which I also do with running now. But if your life is pulling you away from the things that you know you really want to be doing, why would you allow that to keep happening? I think when we're teenagers, we want to go against the grain. We want to branch out. We want to be edgy and do the opposite of what our parents want us to do. But then along the way, as we're pushed into university and pushed into jobs that we feel that we're supposed to have, we lose that spark. We lose that, that rebellion of looking around and saying, actually, I don't agree with what's happening. So What if we think back to how we felt as a teenager? I mean, not the best to do too deeply, but what I mean is, think about that spark you had, that first time where you looked around and just went, no, I don't like what I'm seeing around me. I don't like school, these people, my parents, whatever it is. You know, what if we brought that into our life now? Even if you've conformed and conformed your whole life, what if you just stopped and went, no, actually, I don't agree with the life that I am living right now. A lot of us want to believe that we're living a life that we're proud of and happy with. But is it just those external things, you know, those markers, those milestones? Is it just because you're ticking these achievements off a list rather than genuinely being happy? Just some things to think about as we're heading into this new year. Yeah. In conclusion, do you really want to spend another year living your life to please others and straying further from who you really want to be? Just think about it. Take care.